Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Final Fantasy XVI. We are somewhere in the wilds apparently. Yes, because I've been fighting a little bit in the area, just testing out abilities, how to spend our points, and of course getting ready to move in to Martha's Rest. So, what I've been thinking about, I think is the better word to describe this, how to spend our ability points, because I've got a lot. And I spent some points in upgrading the basic abilities a little bit, because I think that will always be useful. And I've been testing out other abilities, refunding them, because it's incredibly easy to refund ability points and get them back again, so that's really handy. And these moves, they are big and useful, but they take position in your ability bar. So I think for now I might want to wait a little bit, because when you use them, they do take a really long time to recharge again and being able to use it. I think maybe 3 times that of these movesets, which work really well in a fight when enemies are staggered. So I refunded them in the thing like, not yet. And the same thing, I've always also looked like, what do we get from upgrading these movesets? And when we look at the details, it says here is increased follow-up strike speed. For these ones, it's just a few extra hits, which will result in, of course, extra damage. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to decide which one would be best to learn or master first, because I think upgrade is making a move better. Mastering allows you to use a move set on a different Eikon's tree, which I mean, of course, by here, that if we master like the Rising Flames, we can then put it into here, and that way we can pick the baser icons we want to use for their baser abilities, and then load them up with the move sets that we like to fight with during combat. I think that's how the setup of this game works. And of course, correct me if I'm wrong, please. So I think for now, I might upgrade the Scarlet Cyclone and the Rising Flames. I think mastering the Phoenix Shift, I don't see yet why we would want that, but we'll see. So let's give these upgrades a go. And like I said, mastering doesn't matter until we have different icons where we want to put them on. And since it's easy to refund, shall we then use remaining points to increase these moves, making them better as well? And that leaves us with 99 points, which is not bad. Downwards thrust. I haven't seen myself use that a lot. It's only 30, why not? Alright. Ending our points on 69. Not too shabby. Alright, let's get into make for Martha's Rest.
Good girl.
And of course, if we find any side quests in the city along the way, we'll try to do that one as well. And of course, we want to look around a bit.
As friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Oh, we shall figure it out. Yeah, we've been down there. Ooh, chest. 10 chunks of wirite. Well, give me all the materials you're willing to spare.
Ready goes to Eastpool, leave him in the park. Take him over when the bridge is back.
Okay, so the building where we need to be is directly in front of us, so it seems. So let's check the surroundings. I'm guessing we cannot go into a building if we're not supposed to. Ooh. Ah, water crystal.
Anything catch your eye?
Maybe. Haven't checked yet. Seems like older stuff. The founder's footstep. Orchestrion roll. Very expensive, so we'll come back here later when we have a little bit more cash. Well, we might as well.
There you go.
Why not?
Take care out there, eh?
Well, I try.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Lots of people using the power of the crystals.
Been doing healthy trade with the folk from the monastery of late.
Funny how Griga's servants always seem to have full purses.
Fresh cuts, get your fresh cuts in.
And of course, the main reason why we want to look everywhere is just we might find chests, and chests will have free items, and free items are always nice to have. I was hoping for a few more stores though. Oh wait, I think it is activated. Beautiful. That way we can teleport here whenever we want to. And this takes us outside the city on the other side of the river. Alright, because when we were, as I say, exploring last time at the end of the episode, we did see this place on the other side of the bank. So now we know how to get here. Make sure there are no chests here for us. Because of course we will go back up there. Beautiful creatures, aren't they? Well, I think we now seen half of the city, so let's just finish. Ooh, more chests. Why are people always putting chests like in places you don't easily look for? Is it like an attempt to not lose it? That people don't steal it or something?
I'd be on you like a rash.
Okay, so me having the mark makes me an undesirable. Well, we are technically slaves, so I can see why. Oh, this town looks so beautiful, doesn't it?
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, alright?
The bridge is down. If you're headed for East Pool, you'll have to wait.
Alright, we'll wait a little bit. We still have other things to do here. And let's see if there's one more there it is. Ooh, an Orchestrion roll. Nice. Because those things are expensive. Another well, another side of the city. So water is thoroughly provided here. That's good.
There's one missing.
Oh, were the missing chickens? Are we gonna get a side quest later to hunt down some chicken in the town? Alright, let's head inside the building and see how friendly the Martha is. Or I do want to check this place out first. If they don't mind us going upstairs without even paying for a room. Can go inside the local doors. I wish it was a little bit more open, like all the other houses that we could go inside, check how people live, steal their stuff, you know, like proper RPG elements. Not that I'm a thief or anything, I'm just very curious to see how people live in other towns.
We should think about pressing on.
Alright, let's talk to him.
This down me.
Oh, sorry. Ooh. Brooks no sharps. The following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse. Alright, so no cheating. Oh wait. Are they both the same document? On addressing greens of Gishel, which of course chocobo food. Never down raw, less bitter juice inspire violent wretches and loose bowels. Oh, people can eat that as well. I thought it was always like chocobo exclusive.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Now as he gets it. Ah, you're that kind of bearer. A bearer of bad news?
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Alright, let's prioritize it. So we know where to go.
Don't know what Bernard was playing at, going into the marshes alone. If he's ended up in a crab's belly, it's his own stupid fault. The ladder by the gate will get you there quickest. If it's not already too late.
Well, let's get outside first so we can check
To the
the map.
marshes then. Let's find that ladder.
Does it mean that it is on this side? It does seem that way, and we have been there, so we know what kind of enemies are there. Well, it could be a quest-specific enemy that we need to defeat, so
Here's the gate.
let's be careful.
And that must be the ladder.
Ooh, we haven't checked this place yet. Oh, yes, this is of course, yeah, I've seen this. This, when I was exploring in between episodes, this
I
is
don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
one way to get down underneath the bridge.
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on. There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
You lose.
Time will tell if the upgrading abilities definitely has made a difference, but I'm pretty sure they are. Valley Matter and of course Sharp Fangs.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the Carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
Why, I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Thank you very much. That would be extremely helpful. Let's see how fast he can work.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha mine, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Good to know there are at least a few people still friendly towards Clive. But it does explain a lot on why Jill is doing all the talking. Because bearers? Yeah, people do not like them.
Don't worry, I've had a lot of practice fixing these things. Timber doesn't last too long in these marshes.
Alright, let's complete the quest. And hopefully by that time it will be ready.
I hear the
Oh, wait. Is there... No, just checking if there are no side quests in town now.
Do you like that?
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Quest complete. Building bridges. Not bad for the amount of work we had to put in.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was, they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
You can be born as a bearer?
You weren't my brother, was he?
How?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Aren't the marks given at birth? I mean, at the time they become slaves?
Been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favor and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
Well, if you want the truth, I guess we're just about to get it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Is he going to show us some mass graves of the bearers in this region? An explanation to why there's little, but I still find it strange, because that means that she gave birth to a child and it was born with a bearer's mark? I need to check the lore of that, I really do. Because in my understanding, I thought, because I took Clive's example, he got captured by the Empire and given a bearer's mark. So I thought everybody that became a slave got that mark straight away. I didn't think you could be born with it. Like, yes, if you are born to a bearer, you become a bearer as well. But to be born as one? With the mark? So weird. Alright, all the way to that side. Does mean that we need to go down with the elevator.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Where'd you get these
Come and have a look! Don't be shy!
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts in.
Yeah, I think the best thing we can do is just go straight away to our destination.
That a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way.
Ah, okay.
Did we?
No.
They are tested. And also upgrade the magic burst so that the window to successfully do the presses is greater, so it's easier to get down there. I thought being allowed to rest would have recovered my HP, but leveling up does that as well. It was fine.
Can't keep doing this.
Is it a can't or shouldn't? Clam shells, beautiful. I will thoroughly search the area in between the episodes, of course. Ooh, different colored chocobos. Redux jump. Probably towards another town or something. A lot of items to be getting there. A bluebird. Well, let's head towards our destination. Okay, so even hornets are aggressive enough to attack us if we try to run fast. Oh well, strength-wise, definitely not a threat. I suppose I will need to attack some chocobos just to know what they're dropping. I won't be happy about it, I promise.
Excellent. Another fight.
Bloody hides. Okay, so there are plenty of other animals that give the same thing. Ooh, arachnids.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Alright, sharp fangs. I do kind of want to see if there's anything. I think I see a chest there, so slight exploration, right? Let's walk into the middle.
That's enough. You look.
Nope, don't go too fast. A meteorite piece, so yeah, that's always handy, because we've got it in a lot of upgrades so far. Let's check behind. While we're here, we might as well. Some graveyards. I did hear that there's a patch that will handle the blurring effect in the game, so probably from the next episode onwards we probably will have that turned off, because personally I'm not a big fan of blurring in games. In case you're wondering why it changed a little bit between episodes.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
He knows exactly what it means. And he's not happy about it. So what is he going to tell us?
I never want to die.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
Humans as a resource. That's really bad.
When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Yeah, a very bleak future for any bearer. They're used for expendable soldiers or for a magical resource until they're gone, empty like a battery and left to die. Yeah, being a bearer in this world is a terrible thing, isn't it?
Thank you for bringing us the physic. Would that we were not so reliant on Martha's kindness. But I fear we would have naught to soothe these bearers' woes without it. Save a prayer to a god that is not their own.
Checking if there's anything in the house we can acquire. Doesn't look like it. But let's be honest, a place like this, I don't feel very much enthusiastic about stealing something from them. I will, it's there, but I'd rather not. Alright, let's get back to Martha. So I think we can just warp our way there. Because it is there for a reason.
It was good, honest work.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Ah, another seal.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
Thank you. It is very much appreciated.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
She actually recognized them. Because yeah, technically they will be the proper rulers of this place. Had they not been taken. Can we talk to her? These? Yes.
Can't be seen talking to you. If there's anything you need, ask Martha.
Get this down me.
I understand. Right, let's go. Let's see. Ooh.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting.
Sid is a good man. He is.
Then.
He has his quirks, but he means well. I do want this power, though. I hope we can acquire it without him dying for it. Ooh, new quest is available nearby. Make for Eastpool. No. If there are side quests, those I want to take first.
I have to find him before the Imperials do.
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here. If you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course I will. I don't need money for that.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
Well, I'll prioritize it for now, but there are a few other quests we can pick up here.
Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
And yeah, Ronald, he's a douchebag. That much is clear so far. Okay, so we got 2 other quests we can pick up. So let's pick those up, and on the next episode we'll try to complete those.
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand? Curse my luck, I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
Might as well have a look.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. Ah, there may be one thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
All right,
eaten it,
but
yeah.
only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say, the ladders, right over there.
This one we don't need to prioritize because it's very clear where it is.
Bog crabs wouldn't eat a crystal, would they? Surely not. Not even those little bastards in the swamp. Oh, good luck down there. I'm counting on you.
Oh wait, could that marker be? Ah yes, it is of course the quest marker it is, isn't it? Alright, then we're gonna leave the episode here. We'll go back to the Waystone, and that's where we're gonna stay at it for a while. So like I said, next episode we're gonna do the 2 quests, pick up the crystal, find the bearer, and hopefully he will not die. At least that's the reason why we're trying to help him, of course. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we fulfill this quest and head toward Eastpool. See you then. Bye bye.